Yep.
Okay. Hi, Mindy.
Hi.
My name is Jenn Brashears, and I'm here for the 4 o'clock interview.
Okay, perfect. You can go ahead and have a seat right here.
I also brought a copy of my resume and some recommendation
excellent.
letters.
Perfect. This is great. Thank you. So, I guess we'll just get started then.
All right, sounds great.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I just graduated from Ithaca College in the physical therapy department. I'm in the process of getting ready to take my board exams. In school, a lot of what I did was I was on the crew team for 4 years as a rower, and I love to sing, and I really enjoy working with people. So those are things about me.
Excellent. So can you tell me a little bit about why you're interested in the position, and like what interests you the most about the position?
Sure. I love the idea of working with neurological patients. I had a family member who was largely affected by Parkinson's disease, and so just I really love that population, and it has a personal connection for me. The facility looks wonderful. Looking online and being here now, it just looks like a great place to work, and I think that working with the neurological population is, I'm very passionate about that.
Okay. Can you share some of your strengths and weaknesses?
Sure. For some strengths, I think that I'm good at working with a team. Being on the crew team for 4 years, you certainly worked with a lot of other people and towards a common goal. And it's not always easy, but you kind of learn how to work through whatever difficulties you're having. Another one is I think that I'm pretty good with communication. Could always use more work, but I've worked in my administration office and spoke with people over the phone, and I enjoy talking with people, so I think that good communication skills is one of my strengths. For weaknesses, I can be a little shy with patients. It takes me a little while to get to know them, and then I can open up a little bit more. So I'm constantly working on just building up my own confidence, and try not to be so shy initially.
Great. So where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years?
Well, I read something on your website about being an ergonomic specialist. I see that one of your therapists has that certification.
Yes.
I didn't realize that that was something that you could do, but I think that that's very interesting, and I think that that would be very helpful for a lot of people, an easier fix to a lot of difficulties. So I'm very interested in getting that certification. I also would like to just become more familiar with the neurological side of things and possibly get my board specialization in that area. So it's kind of where I'm thinking I need to go.
Excellent. So can you tell me about a challenging situation with a patient or a staff member in your past experience that you were able to work through?
Yes. In one of my clinicals for school, I was in a skilled nursing facility, and I had a woman who was very difficult, and she, my CI and I would try and talk with her and encourage her to stand. That was a big thing that we were working on with her, and to remain standing and then start walking. And she was very reluctant and always wanted to sit down and would push her weight backwards, and it was very frustrating initially when working with her. But then, I decided, okay, I'm gonna sit with her when she does, her stationary exercises, and I'm gonna talk with her and try and get to know her better. And just asking her about herself and knowing more about her and more about who she was and how she worked really helped me to connect with her more and help me to, not just look at her as a patient, but look at her as, who she is and who she was before this injury. And so that helped me definitely to decrease my frustration with her. And I think it also helped her to trust me a little bit more.
Excellent. Are there any particular types of patients that you'd like to work with?
I have discovered over my short career so far as a physical therapist that I like working with the geriatric population. I think that they have a lot to offer for me, and I think that, they almost are like grandparents to me, but I also just love encouraging them, and I think that they are just a great population to work with, so I like the geriatric population.
Excellent. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, I was looking on your website and I saw that there was a picture of a woman in a pool. It looked like aquatic therapy, but I was looking through the services and I wasn't quite sure if aquatic therapy was offered or not, so I was just wondering if you offer that.
Yeah, so we do offer aquatic therapy. We actually even have a pool that has a floor that goes up and down.
Oh,
So we have a wheelchair that can go in the water, so we bring a lot of our patients in there. We find that the water really works well with a lot of the people that we see. So
yeah, I haven't had much experience with aquatic therapy, but I would love to. It seems great, and like you said, I think there's a lot of success for patients for that.
yes.
I just have one other question. Continuing education is very important to me.
Yes.
Trying to be a lifelong learner and all those good things to keep helping patients do better. So I was just wondering what kind of continuing education classes you offer, or if all of your therapists go together, or how you deal with continuing education.
Right. So we do offer continuing education benefits to our therapists. So we've had therapists go to various neurological continuing ed courses, so for dementia, Parkinson's disease, things like that. We also offer our therapists to be CIs, and we work with some colleges, and you get about 6 continuing education credits for being a CI. So we offer that as well. We're affiliated with a few colleges in the area around the country. So those are kind of some of the few. There's a lot more. And therapists, typically, some of them will go together. Some people will go on their own, but really they just coordinate that together. So
Okay, that sounds great.
excellent. All right. Well, it was very nice to meet you, Jennifer.
Yes, it was nice to meet you as well.
Thank you for coming in.
Sure. And then do you have a business card that I
Oh, yes. Somewhere in this pile of papers. Oh, here it is.
Great, thank you.
There you go. Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.